So as an Amazon seller, it is important to understand certain holidays throughout the year. And it's important because knowing certain holidays can lead to extra boost in sales per month, all right? So in this video, I'm gonna go over a few events slash holidays that you need to know in order to maximize the most profits out of your Amazon FBA business. Because guys, trust me, I've been through this for 5+ years. And let me just say, each year, my margins increase just by knowing these certain holidays. So if you want to make more money, you want to maximize your profits, watch to the very end and we'll get you there. Now before we start, make sure to smash that like button, drop a comment down below, let me know what you guys think, and make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss out on more content just like this with Amazon FBA, alright? So I made a list right here that I'm gonna just go through each holiday and just explain, what to expect, more or less what kind of products to sell, and just the gist of all these things, right? So let's go through it one by one. So at the time of this video, it is May the 21st. So the first one is going to be very, very close, but that is Father's Day. That means at the timing of this video, we're a month away from Father's Day. And honestly, at this point, if you're going to FBA anything Father's Day, you need to do it ASAP, because at this point, check-in times could take pretty long. So make sure you're getting on that. Otherwise, if you wait too long after this video, you're going to have to FBM a lot of Father's Day stuff, all right? But when it comes to Father's Day, you definitely want to stock up on like cooking grill accessories, workout equipment, like watches, just stuff that men would actually want. Tools, hardware, like all that good stuff, okay? So make sure that if you're in those categories, that you're kind of doubling down on the inventory that you're sending in so that you can maximize your actual profits for this holiday, all right? And again, if you're already too late with the FBA, you may want to get on FBM very, very soon. Make sure your shipping templates are correct and make sure that you're set up to maximize your profits. Number 2, 4th of July. And this is getting close too. Luckily we're about a month and a half away from this holiday. So this gives you plenty of time to prepare. Now when it comes to July 4th, it really comes down to probably 2 main categories, right? So number 1 being, accessories. So like tablecloths, decorations, home decor stuff. Some people will actually shop for these type of things. So if you're in those type of categories, it would be pretty wise to get into those categories. Now number 2, which is the biggest one out of this holiday, and that is the grocery category. Since we've always sold groceries in the past before, 4th of July always gave us a good increase in sales when it came to, this holiday. Simply because people will be ordering sauces, like just everything in between, right? Like people are trying to cook out. They're trying to go see their families. They're trying to have, get-togethers and whatnot. So being in the grocery category will be very, very nice, very helpful. And it will give you an increase of, your actual profits and whatnot. Just because people need stuff to, cook out with, make family meals, and celebrate the holiday over the weekend. Or the week, depending when it falls on this year, right? So make sure your guys are staying in stock. You're taking advantage of this holiday. And you're maximizing your profits as much as possible. And again, you're not too late with FBA, so send those products in as soon as you can, right? Do not sleep on 4th of July. Number 3, and which is crazy, is that, we're already thinking about this season when school's already ending right now, like barely. But that is back to school season. And that is something that you guys need to think about, like literally right now and really plan ahead. Because if I'm being totally honest, guys, I know Q4 technically starts in October, the 1st. But in my experience, it usually starts as soon as back to school season begins. Like from August all the way to the end of the year, like sales will just increase and increase so much every single month. Now I don't know if it's the Q4 vibe, the Q3 vibe that happens, but yeah, it's just so much volume happens right here. Like at this point and this aspect of back to school, you need to be heavily prepared. That means if you're watching this video right now, you're just getting started, or maybe you started a few weeks ago, you need to double down on the amount of research and everything else that you need to work on. Because trust me, December, yeah, it's a great month to prepare for, but back to school season, man, it's a very close second, to be honest with you guys. Like, dude, you can make a huge killing in August if you plan it right and you time it right, okay? And as far as back to school products, I mean, almost anything can increase, electronics, clothing, apparel, backpacks, Nike socks, like, kids need cool stuff, right? Groceries, I mean, moms and dads are out there shopping, for snacks and whatnot to cook their children. Like everything increases in volume in August. So this is the time, around July is when you need to really start preparing for back to school season and sending your products in, okay? Because trust me guys, it is just, you will get a huge increase, no doubt, like just straight up. Like you can talk to a few other veteran sellers and they will tell you the same thing, that back to school season is one of the best times to get back on Amazon or to, double down. So make sure you're doing your proper research now. You're understanding what worked last year, what more or less will work this year, and just double down on it, okay? Because trust me, guys, there's just so much money to be made in back to school season. Like, it's freaking insane. Now, you could just do back to school season and you will be very straight. Like, that's how good it is. So keep in mind on that day. Like, mark that down. Do not sleep on it. Like, this is not the time to be laying down. Number 4, which is right after back to school season, and that is basically preparing for actual Q4. Listen, guys, I'm telling you, by August, September, you're already seeing an increase in your numbers going up and up. And, some people are already planning ahead for Christmas. They're already trying to shop a little bit ahead. But you will notice an increase from October, November, leading up all the way to December. So at this point, just get your, business in check. Make sure you're getting your numbers right. You're keeping track of your inventory. Like, literally, in September leading up to October, make sure your business is fully systemized, ready to go. Because once the Q4 hype comes in, it just gets very, 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 very wild. So you do not want to miss out on that. Make sure you guys are very, prepared, organized, and ready to go. Number 5, which is obvious, and that is Halloween. Now, when it comes to Halloween, you definitely want to plan ahead of that for sure. I mean, if you're working in wholesale, you definitely want to have those products in tag with your suppliers. If you're doing arbitrage, you definitely want to get on that ASAP as much as possible. Heads up, depending on what products you're buying, like as far as like candies, groceries, some stuff can tank. So you got to be very careful. You got to time how you're going to send your Halloween stuff. You either need to be first with FBA or you need to be last with FBM. No in between, okay? Otherwise, you're already screwed out enough. So make sure you're doing your proper research ahead of time. Use Keepa, their monthly estimates, trying to track stuff from last year has been very helpful in being able to find seasonal stuff. So use it, utilize it, and take advantage of it because, guys, once Halloween comes, sales are just about to start booming. Like, it is freaking insane. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Make sure you don't miss out on that wave because, man, from there it just gets more and more profitable. So do not sleep on Halloween. Now, the next holiday after this, which is kind of a mix between two of them, is obviously Thanksgiving and Black Friday. Now, Black Friday has been almost a monthly thing instead of a one-day weekend type of thing. But it doesn't mean there aren't deals out there to be sourced. So, a lot of you know about Black Friday. Maybe you've heard about it. Be very fast with the products that you're going to sell from Black Friday. If there's one tip I can give to you guys that are planning on doing Black Friday deals, you gotta keep in mind, you and literally thousands of other sellers are searching the same deals. So make sure that when you're sourcing these products that you either have a plan to FBM them or send them very fast to FBA, because trust me, there will be a lot of offer counts rising with a lot of products and you do not want to be one of those stuck in the wave of the price tanking, offer count going up too fast, and just so much more. So be very fast. Do not, joke around with Black Friday deals. That or be willing to wait until the last minute before Christmas for last minute Christmas shoppers and hopefully squeeze a little more margin in that aspect. But trust me, guys, be careful, be prepared, have a plan. As far as Thanksgiving, when it comes to Thanksgiving, yeah, some home decor stuff can work pretty good. Groceries will definitely be a very great category for the rest of Q4. Like, people need groceries for Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. Like, at this point, if you're in the grocery category, you just need to be doubling down on what already works, okay? Because people are going to be shopping for crazy with groceries. So don't sleep on your category. Double down. Trust me, it just freaking stuff flies out so fast that you're going to wish you had more money. Like, straight up. The next holiday on this list, which is the obvious one, and that's Christmas. Listen, Christmas is a great time to be making money. Like, there is no reason you should be sleeping in on Christmas holidays trying to make the most money in the whole entire year. Like, straight up, this is a holiday that you need to be grinding your ass off. Like, just hardcore, no sleep, going all in, maximizing your money out there, and just really making the best out of it. But yeah, as far as Christmas, just like everything else, you either want to be ahead of time with FBA stuff, get that stuff checked in, or send FBM as much as possible 2 weeks before Christmas. Because trust me, there will be a lot of last minute shoppers who are shopping, and they will buy your products. They will actually buy at a premium price, and yeah, you will sell out. So be ready for Christmas. That is the one holiday you do not want to miss out of the entire year. So have a plan for Christmas. Whether you're doing arbitrage or wholesale, or whatever it may be, have a plan, go in there. And when it comes to Christmas, any category will work. Like, there is no wrong category to be in when it comes to Christmas time. So if you think you're missing out on money by doing groceries, but you want to do toys because other people are doing it, like, trust me, you're not missing out on anything. Groceries as well, beauty, toy, like everything does well in Christmas. So do not be picky. Pick a category and just go all in on it. Trust me, you will make the same amount of money no matter what category you go in. It just comes down to the focus. So make sure that you're staying focused. Make sure that you're just honing in your whole pure focus in there and actually stay within that path, okay? Because trust me, Christmas, you cannot go wrong, like at all. And it's funny enough that after Christmas, there's New Year's, grocery category will do well just because, people are going to eat again. But if there's one last month, and that is the month of January, it's kind of like a little mini Q4. Some people will say stop sending in stuff in, as soon as Christmas comes. But the truth is, guys, that you need to continue to send stuff in. Because after Christmas, people receive Amazon gift cards and, people return stuff they don't want and buy stuff they actually need. So that means this is for you guys coming with more inventory and they'll actually buy it up. I mean, January is so good. It's almost like a mini Q4. So don't sleep on, January. Trust me, your volume will stay pretty nicely up there. Just keep sending products in. Don't sleep on it. Trust me, you do not want to slow down that boat, okay? As far as categories, any category will do well in, this season as well. Clothing, electronics, groceries. So don't sleep on it, okay? Trust me, January is another great month to continue pushing forward. And yeah, guys. But those are all the major holidays to look out for, the next few coming months and whatnot. Trust me, guys, like I said, as soon as 4th of July, back to school season starts, I mean, it's just time to go. Don't sleep around. Double down on your work, and you will see a lot of results. Trust me, this is the half of the year where you really wish you, kind of accumulated more on building up money, capital, knowledge, and just so much more. So if you're able to double down right now, you will reap the benefits down the road when those months come in. But aside from that, guys, hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully that gave you more or less, a general idea of what holidays to expect. Mark it down on your calendar, Google Calendar, whatever, however you stay organized with that, and just be ready. Because trust me, it will get hectic. It gets crazy around this time of the year. So, but this is where winners are made. So yeah, hopefully you're one of them. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was helpful. And as always, guys, I will see you in the next one. Peace.